but it's giving you that extra boost for whatever you want to do. You take this, then create it as a booklet, bind it if you want. And I know a lot of coaches right now that are talking about, hey, create a box, new listing box. Inside this fancy box, it's got a QR code on the outside. You click on that, and it does things to track where they're at in the process, but it gives them all the information.
Notice I saw your book that you already made with AI. Can I have my book ready for next week?
A book? You could.
You mentioned a couple of weeks ago that now we can generate books.
Yeah. So I've not turned that on for everybody yet, but I will show you something. I'll certainly happy to show you. I made some improvements since the last time. So that's in our generations section here. I've got this create a new book. In the create a new book, I can say start a new book. And maybe I want to, make a top 10 sellers guide. I can put in more information that I want. Maybe I want to create this just as maybe 3 chapters. And in each chapter, I'm just going to put one to 3 sections. I added this language for you.
Nice.
So we can go in here and say, make it in Spanish. Click on next. So what it then does is it takes that information, it takes the top 10 selling things for Bolivar, Missouri, and then it says, okay, here's the book title, here's the chapter title of chapter 1, 2, 3. If I want to make any changes to it, I can. If I click on next, it now then takes each of those topics, each of the titles, each of the chapter descriptions, and then it starts building out the content for it. And then from that, it's showing a little percentage. And this takes time. This is it's not a quick process. In this case, it's going to make 8 different chapter sections, basically, from each of the different titles. It's creating subsections of each section, so it's breaking out to the different pieces. For those people, it's 2:00 right now. If you guys have to go, we are recording this, so you can listen to it. If you want to stay around, we'll just kind of stay around and keep doing some stuff. I still got more to show you. It's the big thing was the demographics piece there, but if you guys have to go, certainly go. If you guys don't mind staying around and learning more, we'll stick around here and do more.
Mark, is it possible to upload like an idea or something that you want to create? I do have a PowerPoint presentation. I can upload it and from that can create a book.
Yeah, I mean, that's whenever you're doing the topic, you can type in your own topic, whatever it is, and then there's another block of information where you can put in all the detail you want, and it will use that information for the generation.
So you can still upload the presentation.
You could take the text of it, throw it into that block, and it would do it.
Okay.
Okay. 6 out of 8. We're 75% done with this book. We'll give it just a couple more moments. The nice thing about this is, once it creates it, and I am by no means saying take it as it is and go publish it. It's an outline. It's good content and stuff. You still need to use your expertise in whatever topic it is, fit that into the mix of things, redo it, make it what it is, but it's giving you that extra boost for whatever you want to do. You take this, then create it as a booklet, bind it if you want. And I know a lot of coaches right now that are talking about, hey, create a box, new listing box. Inside this fancy box, It's got a QR code on the outside. You click on that, and it does things to track where they're at in the process, but it gives them all the information. So now it took all that information and it broke it up into the different sections. It creates then a place where you can put in your author information. It allows you to then come in here and say, well, let's create some images off of this. So I can click on the little image, or I can upload it if I just want to upload my own image of this piece. So then it takes whatever that chapter title is. Anyway, it's taking that particular chapter, creating an image that is related to whatever that chapter title is, and the context of it, and then it builds it out, and then there's a little thumbnail of it. It needs to be turned around, but it creates an image that can be inserted in there into that piece. And then once you get all your illustrations done, you can put in some back cover title. You can put in your photo, your a cover image to the book or whatever. And then we click on next. And I can then come in here and say, okay, it's currently in Spanish. That's the original version of it. Maybe I want to take that same information and I want it in a different translation. I can translate it after the fact as well. So it takes the existing content. It doesn't regenerate new content. It takes the existing content and just translates it. So you can give it in both languages that has the same information. Then you can come in here and say, well, I want to edit the context of this. So then it goes through and kind of gives you all the information. I can come in here, Control A. I'm just going to copy all of that. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to take all this information, and I'm just going to paste it into Google Docs. And then I'm going to do more editing, true life editing and stuff in here. There we go. So it breaks it up and shows you, each of the different chapters, each of the different sections of each chapter. You can then come in here and add your table of contents and whatever. Maybe I need to rotate this image. Or whatever. So all your editing and stuff would be in your Google Docs. And maybe in this case, maybe I don't like it like that. Maybe I want to do it like this, and enlarge that a little bit. Do whatever I want to do to make it look good. Maybe you want to throw this into Canva or something. You can do it in there, but it then turns around and does what it needs to do.
I got an invitation for a conference next week on Wednesday. So I wanted to have it ready so I can give you. We already got like a presentation and stuff, but something that they can send a text message here. If you're interested in buying 3 houses in 3 years, here, download this book, a guy or whatever, and then I'll get their phone numbers, and then from those phone numbers, I can start calling. Hey, I know you download the book, whatever. Let's get yourself ready.
There you go. Have fun. It's about Oliver, so it's not going to do you any good, but at least you can take a look at it and get some ideas off of it.
Perfect.
All right, so that is that's the book thing. I can turn that on for everybody to kind of play with it. It's not currently on, but I'll make it available to you guys.
Perfect.
And then once you hit next on there, it basically tells you, hey, these are the things that you need to do. Just gives you some information to do what I just did there at the end, adding all the information and stuff. The nice thing about that is once you come back in, then you've got your books, you've got all your different things. So if you want to go in and make some changes or whatever, select it, you can.